In an unnamed world, because the Pearl Abyss does not care about lore, a child is born from a beautiful orchid and raised by a tyrant king. Growing up, the king forced her to train in the art of ceremonial sword dancing. Over time, her power and fame became so great, the king started to fear her. Out of fear, the king sent her to become a shrine guardian. Everyone that worshipped at the shrine was super excited about the king's decision, except one man. This man eventually went to the king and spread false rumors about her. These rumors made the king fear her even more. The king placed her under house arrest and only allowed her to come out to perform rituals for the shrine. One day, a striker snuck into the shrine and spoke with her. "I know that you have great potential, Shrine Guardian, and it's just waiting to be released. Do you really want to spend the rest of your days with just your books to learn from?" The Shrine Guardian took to the striker immediately and started training with him every day in secret. As they trained together, both of their martial arts skills grew over time, and as the years passed, the Shrine Guardian grew to be more graceful and wise. She became even more adored by the people of the kingdom. Meanwhile, the striker's martial arts prowess spread throughout the land, and to the common people, he became a hero figure. The king became extremely envious and feared that he would try to take his place. The king then had the striker assassinated and framed the Shrine Guardian for his death. The king immediately sent the guards after her so she could be executed. One of her loyal followers informed her of what was going on. She took off running through the forest, grabbed her swords, and headed for the coast to escape.
I will get revenge.
One day, while training in the mud to master balance, she fell to the ground in exhaustion. From within the haze of her blurred vision, she could make out a figure walking towards her. A low voice then reached her ears. "You display such a smooth dance, and yet you still fall from exhaustion. I thought we trained better than that." She focused on his face, then all she could hear was the resounding echo of her own heartbeat. The man reached out and gave her a hand and said, "I am not truly dead. I just lost a spirit. As I was searching for you, I felt the power of a divine artifact sleeping in this western land. Its power should be enough to help us reach our goal." After many days, they reached the source of the power and found 2 old blades stuck deep in the ground. In the eyes of ordinary people, the blades would seem to be merely 2 old pieces of steel, but they could feel the tremendous power overflowing from the blades. This was no doubt a divine artifact, just as he had said. Walking up to the blades, she thought she could bring the king down to his knees. She reached out and pulled the blades out of the ground. She thought it was too easy. When exiting the cave, there was a person standing just slightly in the way, and her mind was suddenly drowned in chaos. All of her reasoning and logic vanished, overwhelmed by an all-consuming rage and a desperate desire for power and destruction. A voice in her head said, "I will destroy everything that lies before me. Anything that gets in my way must die." Once she'd killed the man, the rage subsided. The striker then said, "It will take years to fully master this power.